That's what people say about me. They say that I am the world's best boss. Right? It says it found this at Spencer Gifts. I think that's the line I'm supposed to say. We're going to make the one of everything. The incredible Michael Scott creation from The Office at Moroccan Christmas. And I'm very excited to get into it. I think that it's going to be really something special and fantastic. And I'm very excited to share that with you.
There's a place in France.
It's kind of a variation on a Long Island iced tea. But let's just do this. Let's just make this one of everything. The Office premiered in 2005, huge smash hit in America. It is the import and adaptation of the British Office, which was created by Dizzy Gillespie. Why can't I say his name? Richard Gillespie? What's his name? Ricky Gervais, yeah. The Office premiered in America in 2005 as an import adaptation of the British Office created by Richard Gillespie. What the hell is wrong with me? The Office in America premiered in 2005 as a British import and adaptation of the British version of The Office created by Ricky Gervais. Got it that time. That's what she said. Starring Mackenzie Crook, by the way, as the kind of British equivalent of Dwight. I just want to pause and say what an incredible talent Mackenzie Crook is. Made the greatest show, I think, of the past 20 years in Detectorists. It's an incredible comedic series that I encourage everybody to watch. Stars him and Toby Jones as the best dialogue, the best. It is a perfect comedy for my tastes. I love that show. I should be doing a drink for that one. This has nothing to do with, this is apropos of nothing. I'm just saying, if you haven't seen Detectorists, please go see it. It's so good. But moving on to The Office. So we're gonna make the one of everything, the incredible scrumtulescent creation of Michael Scott.
This is equal parts Scotch, Absinthe, rum, gin, vermouth, triple sec, and 2 packs of Splenda. Call it a one of everything.
Now, I wouldn't normally shake this kind of a drink because there's no fruit juices in there, but I want to make sure that Splenda really dissolves. So we're going to give it a quick shake to help the Splenda along. We need 1 ounce of Scotch. I'm using a Johnny Walker Red Label. We're gonna need 1 ounce of gin. Spilt a little, life will go on. We're gonna need 1 ounce of sweet, sweet absinthe. This is the biggest absinthe pour I've done in like 5 years. I get a lot of questions about what absinthe I'm using. I always use Pernod Absinthe Superior. It is the original Pernod Absinthe recipe from the 1890s. It is exactly the same, has the exact same quantity of thujone and wormwood in it. It is real absinthe. It is the absinthe I recommend for mixing in cocktails. 1 ounce of rum. The good Michael Scott there didn't say which rum he used. I feel like Bacardi Gold is fine. This is kind of a handle. It's a little bit of a giant bottle, but you know, I was stocking up. Actually, when I bought this, I think I bought 6 of them because I was making a crazy batch of something. I was making milk punch. 1 ounce of vermouth. Ooh, it's a brand new bottle. Check that out. So vermouthy. I like a nice Dolin, you know, a nice French vermouth in this case. And an ounce of my beloved dry curacao. I didn't have any triple sec handy, so we're going with the stuff I usually like here. I don't know if that ruins the drink. We'll find out. Now that is a heady mixture, but we're not done yet. We need 2 packs of Splenda. I accidentally bought some sugar-free Splenda gummy bears once. I think I might be allergic to Splenda, but that's fine. That was a real close one. It's those ones where you're running down the block, like, but not running, because you don't want to run, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. We've all been there. Doing that, like, that quick walk. I got my ingredients in the shaker. Let's add some ice, shake this up, really try to dissolve that Splenda into all that goody alcohol, and slip it into my mouth. I'm gonna put in my 1 cube of ice, crack this guy. Smells pretty good, actually. Maybe Michael Scott was on something here. I don't know. I have not had this drink before. Strain it in there into my world's best boss mug. True to Moroccan Christmas, I'll do a very high pour, like you might with a Berber tea. The welcome mint tea of the Maghreb region, very important. You pour from a very high height to create a lot of bubbles in the tea. Should do a whole thing. I could do a whole thing on tea. Well, here we go. Let's bottoms up, down the hatch. World's best boss, one of everything. Let's see how it is. I really thought this was going to be horrible. I mean, I was really prepared to be like, oh, it'll be funny when I have like an immediate gag reaction. Oh my God! Hit me again!
All right, one more time around the block.
Woo! I don't hate this at all. I think this is pretty good. I'm not prepared for I'm totally unprepared for my not hating this drink. I'm sorry. I don't even know where to go with the episode at this point. I mean, it's not a good drink. I'm not going to lie, but it's definitely not like, don't make me gag. It's just tastes like I drank a big gulp of it. The absinthe is 99% of what you taste in there. All you really taste is, it just tastes like a wet absinthe, like a loosened up absinthe, like an absinthe that's been watered down. The terrifying thing is that it hasn't. It's just reinforced with alcohol. This has got to be the highest proof beverage I've ever passed my lips without my immediately spraying fire out of my nose. How is that even possible? It's insane. It is absolutely rocket fuel. I am significantly drunker off of the few sips I've had since I started this episode, so I have to put it away because I can't afford to be. But horrifically, that is much more drinkable if you like absinthe. So just tasting notes wise, I guess I better do that. Licorice. Nice licorice candy kind of vibe. I am saddened to say that is all I get, but as a person who kind of likes black licorice, it doesn't bother me. I like that. It's probably about as strong as 2 or 3 martinis, if I had to, off the back of my cuff. Yeah, that sounds right. So, careful with that. I was also thinking I would have to remake it, make it better. I could make an elevated version of it. I really think that we would be beaten against the wind there. Oy, that's what she said. The only thing that you can do to this is take things away. To add to this would be a mistake. You know, my head would be like, oh, you got some bitters in there or something? No, maybe some citrus? Not really. I don't know. There's not really much helping this particular drink, or at least I'm not prepared to do so right now. It's not bad in the way that I expected it to be bad. It's just really surprisingly one note. That's really what it is that really shocks me. I expected it to have, I expected Malort or something like that, or a Kaoling wine, something that would just like really just hit you and knock you down and make you feel like drinking torture. So I mean, there's nothing. It's just one note. It's just like an absinthe thing. The absinthe is so super dominant. I guess if you were going to improve it, scaling back the absinthe to like something like a rinse might be worth exploring, but why? It's like, this is just a pointless endeavor. I think we're done here. It is, I think that the idea here is that it's a riff on a Long Island iced tea, which is kind of the original one of everything. And I am going to tackle the Long Island Long Island. I'm so drunk. We're doing the show a little different now, so I don't get breaks between my drinks anymore, so I'm in trouble. And so Friday on the Classics show, I'll be making a Long Island iced tea, long requested cocktail from How to Drink from you guys. I've got a lot of requests for Long Island iced tea. We're gonna make the Long Island iced tea on Friday, so come on back for that. I look forward to seeing you then. This is How to Drink, the show about making cocktails, how to drink them. I made a one of everything from The Office, created by Michael Scott, the world's best boss. He could be my boss any day. And that's what she said. I've said that like 7 times, so I think that was what I had to do. I'm on Twitter at How to Drink. I'm on Instagram at How to Drink, and I'm on Patreon at patreon.com/How to Drink. If you want to see the parts of this episode that were too gross and weird for me to put in the show, they are hopefully over there if I'm on top of my game. I will see you guys Friday with a Long Island iced tea. Be there or be square. And I leave you with this thought. Jim is a jerk. Fight me! What the fuck? Best boss.